Hola, hola, buenos dias. I learned a word recently, a Persian friend shared. It's Boghz, if I'm saying it correctly. And there's even a phrase that goes with it. It is Boghz galu dāshtan, which is that to have bogs in the throat. And apologies if I'm not saying it correctly, but I thought the word was a beautiful description, as there's not really another way to translate it in English. And it's about having grief and humiliation, sadness, anger, so many emotions that are literally trapped and stuck in your throat. You can't speak, you can't express them. And so when the throat tightens and when the chest closes, our bodies, maybe we tend to hold them like this to kind of protect the heart, and you feel like you want to cry or speak out, and sometimes maybe those emotions don't come. With a lot of the things that are happening in the world today, I think this is a great word to focus on and to help those who may be feeling this sensation. So there's actually science behind why this happens. In English, we say we get a lump in our throat. And really, it's when really strong emotions activate our vagus nerve. That's what connects our brain, our throat, our heart, our lungs. And so we try to like hold back our tears. You get that lump in your throat, and it's really the body's natural way of trying to help you, by using your breath and movement, and with sound, we can actually move these emotions out of our body. And so I want to share some of the yogic teachings that I have, which help the nervous system and the body to begin processing these emotions. And it's really short, it's simple, and you can do it just sitting comfortably, just like I am. I'm sitting on some pillows in a hotel room in beautiful Mexico City right now. And so you just want to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your throat, and have a tall spine. Relax your shoulders and take a slow, deep breath through the nose. And then exhale with the sound. Feel it vibrate through your throat. Again, breathe in through the nose. Feel it vibrate through your mouth. Keep doing this a few more times and notice how, when you are letting the sound vibrate through your throat, it's literally relaxing those muscles where we're gripping and holding on to that grief or that emotion. After you do that a few more times, take a nice inhale and then just gently roll your shoulders. So inhale, roll your shoulders up, and exhale and let them drop down slightly behind your neck. You can imagine the back muscles just of your shoulders coming down. That's the nice visual for me, to really drop my shoulders versus just visualizing this portion. So again, breathe in and exhale. Again, exhale. Our shoulders are connected through to our throat and our heart center. So by doing this, we're also helping to release the tension. So just notice if your breath begins to start to deepen as you do this a few more times. If your throat starts to feel a little more relaxed. So now we're going to do a breath that may look a little funny. You can do this breath more intensely, but for this purpose, we're going to do a very light, what's called a lion's breath. So instead of a lion's breath where you stick out your tongue and you make just a really fierce sound. We're going to do this a little more gently. So you're going to take a deep breath in, inflate your stomach, and then when you exhale, again. If you feel comfortable, you can keep expanding your mouth more open and your tongue more out. Don't worry about how it looks, just keep going. And as you're breathing out with your eyes closed, you can silently just repeat a mantra like, I release what no longer is needed inside of me, what I no longer need to carry alone. I am loved. Whatever affirmation that you feel is appropriate for the moment. In yoga, we have a concept that's called seva, and it means selfless service. And it's also about filling yourself up with love so that then you can fill the environment around you with love as well. And so doing a simple breath practice like this, rolling your shoulders like we did, putting your hand on your heart and your hand on your throat and feeling the vibration and letting yourself come inside, internally to yourself, can just be a nice reminder that we don't have to carry our emotions alone, that we are connected to ourselves, and help us to fill ourselves up with a little love so that then we can be more loving to those around us. I really hope that we can spread more love into this world. It really needs it right now. This practice can be done if you are feeling grief in any sense. Maybe you have hard news that you're working with. Maybe you're looking at what is happening in the news. And like my Persian friend shared that word, Boghz, maybe you're feeling that by seeing what is happening in other countries. So from my heart to yours, Satnam, besitos.